A top UAE diplomat says the nation will call on its fellow OPEC Plus members to boost output, and Dubai approves a virtual asset regulation law and the establishment of an authority to regulate the sector. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. The UAE says it will call on its fellow OPEC Plus members to boost output faster. In a statement, UAE Ambassador to Washington, Yusuf Al-Otaiba, said, "We favor production increases and will be encouraging OPEC to consider higher production levels." But a few hours later, the ambassador's proposal ran into opposition as UAE Energy Minister Suhail Al-Mazroui tweeted, saying the UAE believes in the value OPEC Plus brings to the oil market. The UAE is committed to the OPEC Plus agreement and its existing monthly production adjustment mechanism. Asian equities rallied today following a strong bounce on Wall Street and a surge in Europe. Some hope for peace talks supported markets, which have been extremely volatile since the Russian invasion. But analysts urge caution, with some warning that deeper losses for stocks are likely and oil prices will remain elevated. The Dow jumped 2%, the S&P even more, and the Nasdaq rose 3.6%. Frankfurt soared by 8% and Paris by over 7%. U.S. lawmakers have advanced $14 billion of aid for Ukraine. This spending will need to be approved by the Senate. In other news, Dubai has approved a virtual asset regulation law and the establishment of an authority to regulate the sector. The new law aims at creating a legal framework that will protect investors and design international policies for virtual assets governance that can boost regulated business growth. The law will be applicable across Dubai, allowing the new Dubai Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority to license and regulate the sector. Binance is reportedly in talks with Dubai World Trade Center Free Zone for a virtual asset service provider license. For Dubai, the move is part of efforts to attract some of the world's biggest crypto companies. Binance is the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume. Last month, Forbes announced a $200 million strategic investment from the crypto giant. Careem is reportedly looking to raise $500 million from investors, including regional sovereign wealth funds, to expand into services beyond ride-hailing. The Uber subsidiary has reportedly held talks with Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund and Abu Dhabi's ADQ, with Bank of America advising on the transaction. Founded in 2012, Careem is building a subscriber-based super app which gives access to services including food delivery, grocery shopping, shipping, and bike rentals. Shares of Amazon rose 8% after it announced a 20-for-1 stock split, its first split since 1999. If approved by shareholders, the split will go into effect on June 6th. Splits put stocks within the reach of smaller investors. Amazon may seek to be included in the Dow Jones Industrial Average, which tends to list less expensive stocks. Apple, for example, announced a 7-for-1 split in 2014 and got included in the Dow in 2015. Jeff Bezos' personal wealth climbed $3.3 billion overnight on the Amazon stock split news to reach $165.1 billion, according to Forbes. Meanwhile, here are the top 3 winners today, according to Forbes' real-time billionaires ranking. Our biggest winner is Bernard Arnault and family, up $13.7 billion with net wealth of $158.7 billion. Our second biggest winner today is Elon Musk, up $8.2 billion with net wealth of $234 billion. And our third place winner is Francois Betancourt-Myers and family, up $5.6 billion with net wealth of $77.8 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest billionaires news. A Stockholm agency has been deluged with bids for the rights to air the hit comedy series starring Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, the former actor turned wartime hero. There's a huge rush to join those who have already snapped up the rights to the show Servant of the People, which first aired in Ukraine in 2015. The president's stature has soared as he impresses the world with his fearless determination in the face of Russia. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.